Hi, this is Topadoes. What name do we agree on?
The Topadoes Media Junkies? Wait.
Hi, this is Topadoes Media Junkies. This is Charles.
This is JJ.
And today we are going to be talking about upcoming games, movies, and shows that we're looking forward to.
Well, obviously, the big one is going to be Dying Light 2.
Yeah, the closest 2 days away.
2 days? Tonight?
The 4th.
Isn't it coming out tonight? What's tonight?
Oh, today's the 3rd. Tonight
yeah.
at midnight, yes.
Bitch!
So,
like it's coming out in 2 days.
obviously.
It's pre-downloaded on my PS5 already.
Oh, you got it pre-downloaded?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
I still got to get home and download mine.
I'm excited for Dying Light 2 because I didn't get to play Dying Light 1 with anyone.
Oh, you played that all by yourself?
Scared the shit out of me, Charlie. I was so scared playing that game
So good.
by myself. Like, it's a lot of fun, but there's a fear factor there that, oh my god, it got my blood racing. Especially since half the time I played by myself, I didn't even know. You know how at night you have that
the super
that thing
crazy
that
zombie.
it's following you, or like if you get invaded by someone. I didn't know for the longest time that to get rid of them, that you needed to shine your UV light on them.
So they just
I just kept getting fucked, Charlie, every time. Like, it would just ruin my night.
They just destroy you.
Every time. And then I figured it out, and I felt so fucking dumb. So now that I know,
Apparently this game's doing things a little different. From what I heard, at night is when all the zombies come out, and you have like the standard crazy runny ones and all the regular zombies. But during the day, there's like 30% less zombies on the street. And I heard the parkouring's way better now that it's open world. But just from what I heard, the combat and the parkouring, everything has been just upgraded. Obviously, the story, unfortunately, is the only lacking part. But
cool. Well, I'll be starting that shit tonight. I
yes,
can't wait.
As soon as midnight hits, I'll be playing at least a little bit of it before.
I will, yeah, because I think we have to go through the like the first one. You have to go through the prologue,
little tutorial thing.
Yeah, the tutorial in order to get to the co-op, I believe. And then we got a
few other games coming out
Horizon Zero Dawn coming out.
Oh yes, that one I'm really looking forward to.
That's the 2 weeks, right? 14th.
I think so. Because I know Dying Light and then
Elden Ring, which is the 26th, I believe.
Oh, but before that, a little more indie. Sifu's coming out before that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's coming out the 8th.
I didn't play their other game that they had,
Absolver.
I saw the combat and the gameplay of it. I just never got into it.
It was really fun. I played it for a little bit. Didn't go too hard into it, but the combat was really good. And then this is just basically a single player combat version of that.
I mean, the combat in the videos always stuck out. So it looks exactly like the combat from that game.
Yeah, basically playing an action movie.
I am interested to see how they incorporate your age into it. How you keep dying and that get older. That'll be really interesting to see how that plans out. Like, do you get wiser as an older man? Do you get is this like a roguelike? Like, do you only die so many times and have to restart?
I've been trying to hold myself back and not look too much into it. Like, I haven't read any more articles on it, because that one is one of those ones I'm looking forward to. Yeah. I love indie games. But
technically, Dying Light's almost like an indie game too. It's not a AAA company.
True, but it's way a bigger budget.
I know. I'm just...
Come on now. But, with Sifu, I don't know if there's a certain number of times you die, because if you're getting older and older, you're going to be 200 years old and fighting, or is there a...
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be
maybe there's a roguelite and you restart.
That's what I'm thinking. I think you get to maybe is it always the same age if you keep replaying it? Do you age a certain, or is it how long you went in between dying is do you age? I don't know. These are questions I don't have answers to yet.
And then, as you were saying, the Horizon Forbidden West, that's gonna be amazing.
2 weeks, yeah, I think.
I was really surprised with them. Yeah, I think it's the 18th.
Oh, okay, 18th, yeah.
I was really surprised with them, with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because they made all the Killzone games originally, the studio, Guerrilla.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Guerrilla was always Killzone, first-person shooter. So, when they had announced it, I was like, alright, I like robotic dinosaurs, I like open-world games, hopefully we'll be good. And it was definitely one of the best games I played in a long time.
Yeah, what a combination.
It's
That is one of those games where I actually sat down and played through it straight. And I don't do that with a lot of games. I know you do, like, you play through everything, but I end up, like, stopping halfway a lot of the times.
And then going to something else.
And then I get, so distracted playing games. Not that there's anything bad with them. Like, I want to play this game and now this game. And I'm like, holy crap, I haven't gone back to that game in a year.
I was playing that, wasn't I?
Yeah, oops, my bad. But usually the ones that are, like, that good, I end up playing the entire thing straight through. And that I did like everything for as well. Yeah, I didn't get the achievements. I know you're an achievement hunter, but
I'm cut back a little bit, but yeah, that was one of those games I platinumed that.
Yeah,
so good. Did you play the expansion for it?
No, I meant to go back and play the expansion for it.
I think you're gonna need to play it.
What?
I'm trying to remember if it is actually. I think it leads into this.
Well, there's almost absolutely no way that I can play the expansion before the second one comes out.
Yeah, you should be able to play it. Oh, but with Dying Light, yeah, that'll hold you back.
Yeah,
yeah,
a little busy. That, and to be fair, like, I'd have to play the entire game through again. No, wait, because... Alright, so when I originally bought the game, I didn't have the DLC pass for it, so I just never played it, because I played it when it came out.
You could boot up your old load. And
that's what I mean.
Yes.
Can I do that and just add it on from
yes.
there? Maybe, perhaps. We'll see.
Or even just watch through a playthrough of it.
Yeah.
Just so you can get the story at least.
Get the storyline. Because there's Silence in it?
Yes. Or was he in it?
Because he kind of disappeared at the end of the first one.
Yeah, no, I don't think you... I don't want to spoil anything for you. I can't remember. But with the second one, the good thing the second one has going for it that the first one didn't, it doesn't have to go Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild came out the same time as the first one and kind of took a lot of that shine away.
The first one of what?
Horizon. When Horizon came out, that's when Breath of the Wild came out.
Oh, I see.
And that didn't really work out for Horizon all that well.
Because Breath of the Wild was so fucking popular.
Yeah, so people started playing Horizon, then, oh, look, Breath of the Wild's out, let's play that real quick. And then a lot of people jumped off. Like you said, I'd like to stick through things, so I played through it all and then played Breath of the Wild, which got lucky, but I know a lot of people that didn't go back to it.
That's true. Yeah, and that comes out when?
The 18th.
18th. Cool. I'm ready for that.
And then there's another one that you're not going to be looking forward to
Destiny.
that much. Destiny 2, the Witch Queen.
I know. I will say, since Bungie has stepped away from Activision, they've done a lot better stuff with Destiny, and that was like post I stopped playing their games that they started doing that. So, there's respect there. But I'm not going back. I don't think. I don't think it's happening.
For me, I always go in bursts. Like, believe it or not, Destiny 2 was my most played game of 2021.
What?
I don't know how that happened. It was way early beginning of the year.
When you were playing with...
I was playing by myself. And,
I don't remember you playing it.
Yeah, I wasn't...
What happened, Charlie? We lose you?
There was just a long period of time where I was playing, like, long stretches of it, too. I was playing all the DLC that I hadn't played. I let it build up for, like, a couple expansions. And then I'll play through a large chunk of it.
Oh.
So
you're doing the same thing now. You're just...
Yeah, I skipped the last two. They're actually doing, like, seasons now. Almost like little chunks. Like, there's battle passes and everything.
Yeah. Do you think there'll ever be a Destiny 3, or are they just going to keep adding on to Destiny 2?
I don't know. This time like you said, you haven't played in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
All the Guardians gained ability to use darkness now, so they can freeze people. That's their third power. Ice is
there's a third power now?
Yeah, it's darkness. You can use ice. And now they're flip-flopping where the Hive, the crusty-looking guys, the ones with the witches that float around.
Yeah.
They can use light now. They stole light power so they can resurrect their people like the Guardians resurrect.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to do a whole thing now with the Witch Queen with that. But I'll probably go back and play it. Maybe not right away. Same thing. I'm probably going to try to go back and wait for a little bit and then play through. But that comes out on the 22nd. Oh, man. And not long after, because the reason I'm not going to play it is Elden Ring comes out on the 25th.
Yeah, I think this is going to take up a lot of our time.
So let's get rid of everyone.
Honestly, Charlie, we should just probably try to blow through Dying Light.
Yeah, Dying Light and Horizon. Yeah,
my god,
gotta try to get through both of those.
How can they do this to us? I mean, I'm happy that these games are coming out and like this month, but damn.
Yeah, usually they gotta there's always the beginning of the year is great.
That's what I mean.
Long period of nothing.
This is like I'm getting sucker punched at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh!
We know you enjoyed all those holiday games last year. Here's a bunch more.
Yeah. Remember last year around this time and how that sucked?
Mm.
Yeah, here you go.
And Elden Ring. Oh.
Blech.
I've always loved the games. Bloodborne was my first.
Yeah.
Actually, I did play Demon Souls back in the day. Did not understand this whole Souls idea yet, because guess what? It didn't exist yet.
Got angry.
Yeah, so I played a few rounds of Demon Souls, like, damn, I beat the first boss, and that was incredibly hard. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Skip ahead. Played Bloodborne. One of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Did you play that with someone, or
no,
you played that by yourself also?
I played myself with that game, but Brandon and I, when we were living together, we were both playing the same copy of the game because we didn't buy two. And actually, I think you might have even been playing on my PlayStation at that point. But we were both playing the game, and we were both trying to beat it first. So we were kind of both speedrunning it. Because, I'd get home from work, and he had a day off or something. And I'd be like, where'd you get to? And he'd, show me where it was, and I'm like, fuck. I
gotta get that now.
I have to get here tonight. I need to get there. And that's what I would do. And it just became this race.
Just back and forth.
Yeah, Brandon won. But, by a fucking... It was this close, Charlie.
Almost had
I swear to God, I was, the night before, I'm like...
Snatched victory out of your hands.
I could do this, but I'm so tired.
Maybe I'll just take a little nap. Go to sleep, get it done in the morning.
Oh, man. I knew it was right there, but it was man,
there's just no way.
Because that last stretch of the game, is real difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I was tired and frustrated.
Any kind of Dark Souls games, when you're tired, is just... Any Souls game is just, nope.
Yeah.
Tired, you gotta put it down and walk away.
And, because Brandon and I didn't take the time to, really nuance the game of, getting into, the meat of, what our combat styles were and, doing chalice dungeons. No, we skipped all that shit.
Just run through
and just ran through, got the bosses we needed, and then just basically, we were under-leveled going in, because we were just fucking brute-forcing our way through the game. And we beat it pretty quickly, not, super quick, but, you're not your normal first time ever playing these types of games type of quick,
I don't know what you're talking about.
The pain, Charlie, the pain.
Now, did you play all of the Dark Souls, or did you just play Dark Souls 3, or...
The only one I've not played is Dark Souls 2.
Okay, so you played 1 and 3.
Correct.
I actually kind of worked backwards. I went from Bloodborne to Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I might as well just go back since I played these. So I went to Dark Souls 2 and then 1. And then recently, with the PS5, I started playing the Demon Souls remake.
Did you finish that?
I did not. There's just been so much stuff coming out that I've been flip-flopping to that...
I did like the remake of the Demon Souls. That's when I played Demon Souls, though. Because I think I went Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, and then Demon Souls. Because that's the most recent one that came back out.
And then, unfortunately, Sekiro.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm sorry. Because Sekiro, I'm so sorry I left you off this list. Because that game is amazing. And it was a complete overhaul, just like they did with Bloodborne. Of
whole different route.
And different my god, what a game! I didn't finish it. I played a good chunk of it, but I'm telling you, there's this boss that made me quit the game.
Which one was it?
I don't remember because I was that angry.
Just erased it from your memory.
It's not even I know I could go back to it any time now, and I probably shouldn't. I've been wanting to.
But you know it's there.
I know it's there.
He's waiting for you.
He's waiting for me, and I know I can beat him. I can. I really can. But I also watched a lot of Jesse play it. So there was a point where he got really into it, and I was just kind of watching him play the game. So I ended up seeing a lot of.
So you know what happens, basically.
Yeah. I saw the rest of the game. Now I'm stuck in this I've already kind of watch the rest of it.
Yeah, so do you really need to go back and hit your head against the wall just to see something you've seen?
Super necessary. I will do it because it is a good game.
But it sure isn't happening before Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, Elden Ring.
Oh, I'm ready.
There's so many swamps, apparently.
Swamps?
He couldn't help himself. More poison swamps.
No!
and more than one.
I don't want more poison swamps. I want less of them.
He said he put multiple poison swamps in there just because he couldn't help himself.
Really?
Yes.
What a guy.
I'm wondering how it's going to be, because they've always been like, it's semi-open world for the Souls games. Like, there's always you can go your way, but
yeah,
they pretty much funnel you.
Not this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This time, I'm wondering how that's going to work dynamically wise with the game.
I don't know. I think it's gonna...
Like, can you just go fight certain bosses? Is it like one of those old school Zelda styles where like, each one of these people has like a artifact you need to get to the next, to like you collect all...
Like, are there like locked doors you're talking about?
Is it like the Dark Souls where you gotta like kill all the bosses and then once you do it unlocks that path that forward?
No, I think they're just gonna open it all up. Maybe there'll be like one or two that you can't get to for like end game purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
And we gotta see how much of the little references and nods to the old games.
Oh, I'm sure there are a ton.
Because there's that one sword that's in every one of the games. I forget what the heck it's called, but maybe it's gonna be
the Moonlight.
Yep,
Moonlight Sword. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've also heard that this game is like his love letter to the Dark Souls series in general. Even though it's kickstarting like kind of a new IP with the it being Elden Ring, that so many people were complaining about animations looking the same. And them just straight up taking things from Dark Souls 3. But, it's kind of like he's just always perfecting that game style.
Yeah.
And it's like every single Dark Souls that came out was really an improvement of the one previous. And this is him taking all of those things and knowing that it's already great.
Putting it all together.
Since, like, something's already good, why change it?
Yeah, make it just...
And just kind of upscale everything, and then make...
little tweaks here and there, and just perfect your craft.
And you just eventually... I think he's just looking to make the perfect game. I think he's just looking to make it, and, like, every time he stirs the pot, he's just like,
Yeah, because like he said with the Poison Swamps, he's just doing things that he loves, and he loves to do it.
Yeah.
So, sorry, but it's in there.
Yeah.
Which is better, because usually... Not always.
It's the sauce, right? That's his sauce. Is just
that
poison
extra
swamps.
love. Yeah. When you love you doing something, it's usually better.
He's doing the salt thing, but with poison swamps.
More salt, more poison. But yep, I think that's the major games. There's the little games coming out. I know Ollie Ollie just came out, another indie game.
Yep, that's gonna get me mega points on FantasyCritic.com. I'm already looking forward to it. Suck it.
And then for that, I think that's all really the games that are going to be coming out. A lot more a little later on, but just indie games here and there, some lesser titles. I know Dynasty Warriors is going to be coming out, the next one of that.
I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors since PS2.
Last one.
They were on PS2, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those Dynasty Warriors are old. What? The last one was kind of rough. They tried to make that one open world too.
I heard that, yeah.
And it did not go well. A lot of like classic Dynasty Warrior fans just didn't like it. Not huge fans. But this is also the Empires game. I've always liked the Empires a little more. That's where you can create your own character. I don't know if they're going back to the old style where it's just the little mission selects and the little chunks of that map. Like you can take over sections of the map in that one. Like there's a whole map broken into sections, then you actually conquer the land, and your goal is to conquer the whole land.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Those ones I always found way more fun than the baseline games, but we'll see. Edge of Eternity is going to be coming out. That was Edge of Eternity.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, man. Been playing so many things, hearing so many things. Let's see here. Oh no, that's not what I'm thinking of. That's
that looks like some weeb shit.
Yep. Hey, I enjoy me some weeb stuff.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Me too.
I don't think.
But I calls it like I sees it.
Oh, I'm thinking of. Speaking of weeb stuff, I'm thinking of the anime show Edge of Eternity.
Oh. Well then.
That's where we're getting confused.
Were you? Because it's exactly what that was, Charlie.
Well, a whole different thing. But unfortunately, also, thank God a lot of games are coming out because not a lot of movies are.
Yeah.
There's some like Moonfall coming out, but nothing I'm.
Yeah, Moonfall was coming out, and that sure looks interesting. But it's again like one of those, you know, holy crap, our world is about to be destroyed. Movies, disaster movies. Is that what they're called?
Yes, but also no for this one.
Oh, isn't there fucking aliens or some shit?
Like originally, the original trailer back in the day was very serious. Didn't give a lot of stuff away. Something crazy's going on with the moon. Then it would look like a classic disaster movie.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they started changing up the trailers for it, a little more funny, but also now like the alien things like that. I always saw something in the background when I was watching the old trailers, but now it's up front. Oh look, aliens, crazy shit's going on. A little more humor. Come watch our movie. I think they weren't getting a very good reception with the initial trailers.
For people that have already screened the movie to the trailers.
Lionsgate, it's by them, so... Oh, Jackass Forever, didn't get to see that. I forgot that came out.
When did that come out?
February 4th. Actually, that's tomorrow.
I was like, wait, your days are all messed up.
Man. Working, just every day is the same. Friday, February 4th, Jackass Forever. I haven't watched Jackass in a long time, that old movie.
Yeah. I mean, the two movies were great.
Yeah.
They're classics.
Man.
I almost, like, I'm gonna feel bad for these guys right now. Like, watching their movie.
Yeah.
But the trailer looks great.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I'm like, great, I'm ready.
Classics.
It looks so good. It just looks like the classic Jackass stuff. But then you see him, you're like, oh, man, that's gotta hurt. At that age.
It looks like they're trying to go back a little bit too with some of the pranks.
Yeah.
Like they're going there's a lot of, your classic getting shot out of a cannon, slamming into each other. But there's also some more, little tamer ones, probably some new faces in there too.
So, yeah.
Other than that, not a whole lot of
Uncharted. I am excited to see it because I do like me some Tom Holland.
Tom Holland's always good. I'm a little worried. They look like they're trying to do a lot of their stuff now from a lot of the games. Like they're doing a lot of big spots.
Are you talking about like Sony in general?
Well, no. Just big spots from the game series. Like they have the spot in the third game where they're hanging out of the airplane.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a big action sequence.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of them early in the movie. It's almost like they're not sure if they're going to get a sequel. So they're like, let's put all our good stuff in now.
Well, not only that,
because that happened way later in the series, like in his life.
Well, yeah, when he was older.
Yeah. This is supposed to be like a more prequel.
I think they're taking scenes that we'll recognize from certain games of theirs and like just sticking it into their own new storyline. Because it's supposed to take place when he's younger, right?
Yeah.
But we already got one of those in Uncharted 4.
Was it the fourth one? Because there was the whole scene.
Well, there's two, because in Uncharted 4 he does have the scenes with his brother. That one, though, I believe was in Uncharted 3 when they go back and you see a little bit more of him and
when
Sully.
He was younger looking through the museum.
Yeah, that's Uncharted 3, right?
I think so.
I don't think it's the second one. Maybe I'm remembering them wrong. But we already know a little bit about his history, and they already kind of showed that meeting that they had.
How do you feel about Mark Wahlberg being Sully?
I'm a little on the fence.
I like him, but...
I like Mark Wahlberg. Even when he stepped out of his comfort zone and did the Ted movies, or the other guys, I thought it was hilarious.
Both of those were great.
Most of his characters are kind of the same, other than those few ones, like his serious characters.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little afraid if I'm gonna get too much Mark Wahlberg sauce and not enough Sully. Because Sully is also like. I don't know if you saw there was a live action Uncharted movie that was made that had the people that we wanted to be them. It's a really short thing. It's on YouTube, and it was like a whole secret project that they all made. They didn't tell anyone until they released it, and it had Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake, who everyone always has wanted to be Nathan Drake because he literally is Nathan Drake in real life.
Yep.
And then you had. What's his name? But he's from Avatar. Do you remember the old general? The
main villain.
Yeah, the main villain.
Yeah.
He played Sully.
Oh.
And it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
It was such a...
This sounds really good.
Okay, after this, I have to show you. It's so amazing. But anyway, it was perfect, right? Those two people should be playing those characters. Because Sully has a very specific old man vibe to him. Mark Wahlberg is not an old man.
No.
He's not.
Even when Nate was younger, which...
He was still an old man.
Yeah,
Sully was an old man.
And he does not look that old.
Because, like, I think when he first meets Sully, I apologize.
It's been a while.
To some people. But, I think he was, like, at least 60, right?
Yeah.
When he first met him?
I think so.
No.
It's been
how old was Nathan Drake during the regular series? He's got to be late 20s, right?
Mid-30s? No, yeah. He wasn't that old.
So there's
Especially
no way.
in the
So
series.
then maybe they just portrayed him super old in the video games. I don't know, man. I gotta go back and look at this now.
It's been a while since I played any of the Uncharted.
Yeah, same.
Like 4 was obviously the last one I played, and even that was...
Either way, if we get too much Mark Wahlberg sauce
and not
enough Sully sauce, there might be an issue.
Yeah.
I like the guy, don't get me wrong.
Like, I like both of them.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
Tom Holland I can see as a young Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
I could
even
see
though
that.
Even though he's not really that young of a guy. He just got that permanent baby face.
Yeah, he's got the baby face. It's alright. So I think it'll be fun.
Speaking of Avatar, that's coming out this year again.
Yeah, does it say when it's coming out?
As of right now, from what I remember, December 16th.
So probably not. We don't know. That's kind of like,
that's on the fence. Let's see if it comes out holiday.
Yeah, we got time to move.
Apparently, they're coming out with a game too.
Oh yeah. It's not. That's coming out this year.
So, yeah, it's scheduled once again.
I haven't seen anything.
Once
about
again,
it,
another supposed to come out this year.
I think there's only been a cinematic for it.
Yeah.
What I'm assuming what they're probably gonna do is wait for confirmation of like when the movie's actually coming out, and then have a set date between the game and the movie, so people are hyped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's how I would market it if it were me.
I mean, they're lucky the movie's coming out because a game dropping without the movie coming out, it feels so random from them to make a game that late.
Little bit. I mean, they did just open up in Disney a couple years ago that whole Avatar section at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, true.
We never actually got to go see it, but we heard really, really good things about it, and that was kind of a little random, You're like, wow, Avatar. Haven't seen that movie in
just a little while.
How long? But we all know the other one's coming.
Yeah.
We all know it's happening. But I think if I might be wrong here, but he has already filmed a lot of it.
Yeah, it's mostly, I think,
like not even like Avatar 2, but like the rest of the series.
I would hope so, because I know that
because I was told that he
time.
wanted to do all of them in succession, like close together. I could be wrong.
How that turned out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like after the one, like he filmed the 2, 3.
Okay.
And whatever. I don't know if it's 3 of them or whatever. I could be wrong. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. Okay? And I'm okay with admitting that. I'll be wrong a lot, and that's fine. Just call me out on it. Alright?
So, thinking next time. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thinking next time, talk a little more Dying Light. We'll go in deep depth on
At
everything.
least, we'll have had a hands-on at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe even beating the game.
Who knows? Maybe even beat it.
Yeah.
I heard that it's roughly about 20, 25 hours long. If it's just main line in it.
Yeah, sounds about right. That's also if we blow through just the main story. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of side quests.
Oh.
Plus, also, from what I understand, and I think I was telling you this, the co-op stories do not mix.
Stack.
Yeah, they don't stack. So you're going to have to play your own story. And you can come in and, like,
join you in your story.
Join me in mine and continue my story. But it's not. It's because one player is hosting it. It is
just like Far Cry.
Exactly like Far Cry. And that was fine. I didn't mind doing that.
No. Far Cry was another decent open world game.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this will be just as fun.
I still have to finish Far Cry 6. I'm almost... I think I'm like halfway through.
Oh, man.
You good, Leia? You could probably open that door up. Are we wrapping it there, Charlie? Is that?
Yeah, I think that's a good first run.
Okay.
We'll do a review of Dying Light next week.
Yeah, we'll give you our honest thoughts about it.
Play some more stuff. And talk more about it.
And then we'll catch you later on the flip side.
See ya.
From Topadoes Media Junkies to your ears.
Take it easy, y'all.